Hey guys, I'm back. I've been sick. I keep getting sick, and I just didn't have the energy to get back on here. So I start off with this right here. This is the EMBRYOLISSE lotion, face lotion. This is the gold edition. I just put some of this on my face because my face was dry. I just washed my face, but I still felt dry. So I'm gonna go into this right here. This is the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. This is in number 5. Oh, my voice sounds horrible. I'm so sorry. I need a mirror. So I'm gonna just grab a palette that I got a mirror into. Let me wipe it off. How have you guys been doing? Been really sick for like I keep catching a cold or like something. I do live with children and they just keep giving me their cooties. So I'm gonna get into my brows. I just arched them a little bit. I used a brow blade or whatever. That's why I put this on, because I wanted it to be more moisturized while I did it. I do not get my eyebrows arched anymore because every time I go, my eyebrows are really thin and people want to like go ham on my eyebrows, and you don't need to do all that, you know. Just need it sculpt a little bit, but they want to not even make, they just want to take all my brows from me, and I'm like, dude, I barely have enough, you know, as it is. So I just tend to do them myself. And on my clients, if they need, okay, I'm going to scope underneath my brow. I'm going to use this right here. I do not like this up under my eyes. This is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. This is in amande. For me, it's a little drying. I am having issues with me drying, like up in here and up in, well, I'm getting breaking out here. I'm getting a little oily here, but like dry up in here, and in my eyebrows I get oily, and then my forehead be dry. So I don't really like using this as a concealer. I've just now realized that this will be perfect for underneath my brows. I usually use my Anastasia stuff, but I cannot find my 6.0 concealer. I'm the only one in here, so I don't know where I've put it, but whatever. So I'm just gonna use this to sculpt my brows. Using a flat brush by MAC, a 212. Which I love because it just makes it much easier to do my brows. Again, I do not go on top of my brows. I put my foundation on, and then I, you know, sometimes I really get all like precise and stuff, but sometimes I just keep it, I just put it up under there just to make sure my foundation is in on my face, you know, everywhere, and not get into my brow. So I get a little bit precise, but normally I don't. I just don't like, okay, now we're gonna get into the powder to set all of that so my brows don't run away from me. So I'm gonna go into this lighter color. I have like a bump like right here on my eyebrow, and it's like bothering me. Now I'm going to go into the darker brown and put that more on the tail end. Okay. It's been a while without me having my glasses on, and I feel dizzy. It's weird when you don't have your glasses on. I'm gonna use Urban Decay Primer Potion in my eye. I'm gonna use one finger to place it and the other finger to pat that on in. I'm gonna use the rest of that like underneath my eye on the use all my product. Okay, right there. Okay, now I'm going into Max Painterly Paint Pot. I always end up using this unless I'm doing like a very brown eye and I'm doing something quick. I recently did my passport photo, and I wanted to do a very nude, nothing over the top makeup. I'm just going to use eyeshadow from this palette, and I think I'm going to go with this one right here. I do get a lot of kick up from some of these eyeshadows. Okay, now I'm gonna mix these two colors together as my first colors I'm gonna go with. Using a MAC fluffy brush, 224. I had this for a minute. One high on the crease. Shell. I'm going to do my brow bone. I'm going to go into this color right there, and a little bit of this one right here. I don't want my brow bone to get messed up, whatever the. Okay. I'm going to go into this color right there. I'm going to use a Zoeva 228 brush. First time using this color, and again, I'm getting kick up from the palette. Okay. Now I'm going into this color right there. I'm going to use a Kazeti 175 brush, and again that color giving me pick up. Kick up, kick up, kick up. I'm gonna take that a little bit further up because, as you know, if I don't, you really won't see that transition on my eye. Hooded eye, I have to take my colors further up to really see it once I cut that crease. And now you know what I'm gonna do. Okay, now I'm gonna get into this darker purple right there. Use a smaller brush. Again, there's a lot of kick up on this. This is the Sigma E36 brush. Okay, I'm going to get into this Tarte Shape Tape. This is in Fair Neutral. I think I said porcelain on another video, so my bad. I'm just going to put this on this palette. Something is called porcelain. Let's see. I don't know. I am going to do that one brand Maybelline tutorial, but I wanted to get this palette done with, this Viseart palette. I promised you a month, and I'm trying to give you what you got of looks, and I'm trying to do that for you now. Okay, we're in the right direction. Ooh, so it's set for like a minute or so. Sorry about my camera. So I'm going into my favorite color in this palette. No, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna go into this pink and then go into my favorite. I try to use like everything in this palette without trying to go out of this palette and getting other things, because I feel like if you're gonna buy this palette, you should know how you can make a look work with everything that's in this palette without going outside of the palette. The only thing I would say would be if you're looking for more you want something shimmer, something shimmer on your eyes, instead of doing such an all matte look. To be honest, I would have appreciated if they would have put some shimmers in this, but it's still cool. If you're a makeup artist, or if you just a person that just, some people just don't like shimmers or satins and stuff. Not satins, but like more metallic type of colors. Okay, now I'm gonna go into this purple right there. It's my favorite. This purple is amazing. Just amazing. Try to use a different brush just to put that pink back in there. I mean, take your time when you're doing your makeup, especially if you're new at it. Just take your time. And blend it out. That's technically what I'm doing to the inner part of my eye. I want an easy transition into the other color. Okay, I want to use this blue right here. Using this is a Sephora brush. This is a number 76. But I'm going to mix it with that purple. See this purple? These two, I'm going to mix those two together. What I do like about this palette is that I'm able to mix colors together and make another color, which is like awesome. Okay, I'm gonna use this palette because it's right in front of me. I'm gonna use this and this right here on my brow bone, and a little bit of that shimmer. So I'm mixing stuff all of a sudden. I wonder if any of y'all saw that Roxanne Shante movie. I absolutely loved it. It's kind of not my era, but I just remember the Roxanne, the first one with the guys. I remember that, and I remember her response. And I thought that was just so cool because at that moment in time, going into that first color that I put down, I didn't know that women could be rappers. Well, I did, because I did used to, it was some lady, I forget. It's not Lady Choice, that's Queen Latifah. It was someone else that was rapping back in the day. I cannot think of her name. But it was like KRS-One, and it was Self-Destruction. That's what it was. The name of the song was Self-Destruction, and it was a female rapper on that, and I think it was MC Lyte too, and I was a fan of MC Lyte when I was younger. My family members that were a little older used to play rap, but I was more into Michael Jackson hard when I was a kid, and Prince and Madonna. I didn't get into rap until I was like Biggie and Tupac was out. Yes, that's my age right there. And love Lil' Kim. That was my everything back in the day, and I still love Lil' Kim. But that was the stuff back in the day. But check out that movie, it's really awesome. I'm gonna use this wipe to clean this up. Okay, I am going to put on Red Cherry lashes. This is in number 43. See it? Okay, of course I'm gonna mix stuff, and right now I am having a lot of hyperpigmentation here, right here, over here. I'm gonna use my Makeup Forever Step 1, but I'm not gonna use it first. I'm gonna go into my NARS Radiance Primer. Used this in a while. Got pinky undertone. I'm not wearing a wig today. I just recently, like a week ago, like a week ago, I got my hair done. I got it straightened. I'm trying to get my money's worth off of it. It being straightened. This is Becca's Ever Matte, and I know I'm getting dry here, but I tend to just, like, when I have a foundation, I get freaking oily as all hell. Especially on my nose. And Becca's Ever Matte helps to really keep everything together. Not that, well, I can't just use a not mattifying, but I just can't use a radiance primer just to put on my face. I have combination skin, and it's just like oily, and it will get oily, but it's still like I get dry up in here. That's why I moisturize and then I put my primer on. It's a whole hot mess of stuff that I got going on. So I'm gonna put this right here. All these places I want to conceal, but not go crazy. This little friend right there that needs to go away. I'm just gonna use my hands and just tap away. I was talking to somebody about doing this, and they was like, oh, if I put my foundation down, put this down first, like my whole foundation and everything would be orange. And you don't need that much to, we're concealing, be helping this to hide the hyperpigmentation on the face. You don't need a whole lot. And then when you go into it with your foundation, you do not need to I pat, I don't rub, you know, I go dip 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 dip. You don't need to swipe. That's the word, swipe. We're just tapping. Even with this, it's like I'm just tapping areas that I'm having issues with. I can go back, add a little more, tap that area again. You know? Usually I don't even do this around my mouth anymore because I really don't care. It's like you're gonna see it. Okay, so I think my lashes has dried and I'm gonna put them on. Let that be for a minute. I tend to go into the center and then I pop that side where I need it to be, and then I'll do the inner part. I think sometimes you need to wait a little minute and then do the inner part. Okay, I'm going into these Too Faced Born This Way foundation. This is in Coca. Yeah, Coca. Also put like 2 drops of the MAC Prolong Wear Concealer. This is in NW50. I'm going to use, oh, this is going to be dark. I'm going to use a foundation brush. Since I feel like this is going to be kind of dark on me, I'm just going to do the perimeters of my face first. Spray my brush with my Caudalie spray. I'm just gonna use my Marc Jacobs foundation brush. Yep. I'm going to use a pump of this without mixing anything. Still think it's a little dark, but hey, it ain't bad. It ain't bad. Okay, now I'm going in with Kylie Jenner Cosmetics, or Kylie Cosmetics, and I have, this is almond. And I'm going to place that here on my nose. And I'm going to go out like that. I do not go all the way over. This is concealer. It will go in that direction, so you don't need to use that much. Do my nose last, and what am I gonna use? I need a brush. I need a brush. I need a brush. I'm gonna use this. So this is a dose of color brush. This is a setting brush, but I'm gonna use this to blend out this concealer. I'm gonna spray my Corrector spray. I'm gonna wipe off some of that excess on my hand. Excuse me. I always feel like once you start doing your makeup, it's like something getting your nose. See what I mean? I'm already put enough here, so when I start blending it out, you just take it over. You know, I feel like you end up using too much product, trying to this weird shape everybody trying to make, and I feel like that shape is only works on certain people's face. I don't think it works on everyone, because my face is hella round. See? I really like this concealer. Like, I really dig it. Okay, I'm going into my favorite. This is Laura Mercier setting powder. I'm going to use the same brush. You gotta move fast with this concealer, any concealer, so that it doesn't, you don't get like a whole bunch of creases in your under eye. You gotta move fast. Okay, now I'm going to contour. I'm going to use my KKW contour stick. This is the old one. The other one, I think she revamped it and made it bigger. Ooh, and again, it fell off. And that was the flaw with it. So I'm gonna try to scroll it down. That, and you can use this up like that. I haven't used this in a minute. That's why I was gonna go ahead and use it. Never did that before. I'm gonna try out the other side. Booyah. I'm gonna blend this scene out. Let me use this brush. My foundation brush. Okay, now I'm gonna contour this nose out. I'm going to use a little bit of this concealer right here, which is like the lightest one, and I'm just gonna go over those lines. And I'm going to use same concealer. like that. And I'm going to set the sides. I'll use a pencil brush. My Bobbi Brown eyeshadow and Camel. This is Anastasia's contour kit. This is, I'm going to use espresso and carb. I'm going to use carb up under here and espresso everywhere else. So I'm going to start off with espresso. Because carb is really has a red base to it, and I don't want it to be too red on the perimeters of my face. And carb is such a darker color. I like that more underneath my chin. Use a little bit of carb right here in the temples. And now I'm going to use this concealer brush. And I'm going to go into that yellow. My voice is cracking. And I'm just going to set that concealer. Also trying to be precise. Okay, I'm going to use Patrick Starr's powder, and I'm going to go right up under that contour. Okay, I'm going to set the rest of my face and also knock off this powder. I'm going into NARS Soft Velvet Loose Powder. This is in Heat. Okay, I'm going to use Lancome's Dual Finish. This is in 560 Suede. I'm going to use this as a bronzer. I'm going to use a fan brush. I'm going to use my Dior blush. This is in Rosy Glow 001. Very pink. This does have a smell, like a floral. Excuse me, a floral smell to it. Okay, time for highlighter. I'm going to use Fenty Beauty's Girl Next Door with Chic Freak. So I have on chestnut lip liner with Audacious lipstick from NARS Dominique, and that's what I'm going with. This is my hair. I think I cannot flat iron my hair in the summertime. It will be a hot mess. But it's already trying to kink up. I had it wrapped for a couple days. This will be the second week. Yeah, second week when I got my hair done. My hairdresser Megan, we decided, well, I decided to go purple again, but I wanted my whole head to be purple, and we kept my roots, and then like the tips of my hair is extremely purple, but then going down the shaft you get a different purple. She used Pravana Violet on my hair. And I am going to be washing my hair today and twisting my hair because I am done. I can't deal with this being straight. It's like it bothers me. I've never had my hair never got to this length before. Usually when it gets to this length it completely breaks apart. I got like purple on my hands, and it's just time for me to wash my hair. I'm used to washing my hair like once a week and having my hair at least like when I'm used to having my hair washed like once a week, but when I do my wigs and stuff I have it on like maybe 3 or 4 days, and then I have to take it off and wash my hair. It just is irritating me. And the transfer, I just need to get some of the excess dye out of my hair and, you know, get back to my curly hair. So this is it. I am really digging this look and me trying to match my hair a little bit, but I am loving my hair color. I cannot wait to see how it's gonna look once I wash it and go into my curly pattern. I am going to do a goodbye to that hair from You Amazing, the green hair. I know, like, for you guys, I have had that wig on throughout March, so we're reaching the end. I'm going to look at my calendar because I last time about the ending of February, and like I completely forgot we don't have that many days of February. So we are on the 29th of March. This is Thursday, and we have Friday and Saturday, and we're going to be into April Sunday. So I am going to do a goodbye to that wig in April, and then I'm going to get into my other wig that I just made. I had it made for a minute because I colored it and everything, but I want to get into that wig. We're going to try to keep that in for the whole of April, all of April, and yeah, so yeah, that's all I have to say. I want to do a haul, so bye till next time, and thank you for watching.